Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Dave here from the Bear Pit TV, and today I've got a bit of a discussion video to be bringing you guys. Basically what I want to talk about in this video is, should we be bringing more youth players into the team? So should we be bringing more players from the under-21 side, maybe the under-18 side, through to the first team to try and give them a chance and try and put someone fresh and someone new into the side that can try and boost our end to the season, because we are going a bit flat at the moment, so we need that boost towards the end of the season. And maybe the way to do that is to bring a bit of youth into the side. Now that may not work, it may work, but I've highlighted three main players from the under-21 side that could possibly come into the first team. So I'm going to start with the first player, and that's Joel Taylor. Now Joel Taylor is an English left back. He's been playing for Stoke for about 4 years now. In the under-21 side and the under-18s team. He's recently moved up to the under-21s, and he's played 16 times this season, 11 times at left back and another 5 times at left midfield. So he does give you that option of playing both positions if we need a winger, although we have players like Moha to operate the wings in the under-21s. We also have a left back position as well. And with Eric Peters out now for a couple of games with suspension, it looks like Marc Muniz will probably put in a shift at left back for the next couple of games. So is there a chance that he could come into that left back position and try and get on the bench for a couple of games, and then maybe put him on if we're in a winning position and give him some game time in the first team? Because I think someone like that, we definitely need competition for Eric Peters, someone new at left back to try and take his place off him, because he has been slacking a little bit in recent performances. And I'm not saying he's been bad all season, because he hasn't in any way, shape or form, but we do need that competition, whether we bring someone in the summer or whether we promote someone like Joel Taylor. So he's the first person that I think could come into the first team. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments. As with all three of these players, let me know in the comments whether you agree with me, or if you've got anyone else, let me know as well. But the second player is someone we know all too well, and that's Ollie Shenton. He has made 2 previous first team appearances last season against Portsmouth, and then he did come on for a brief period of time against Manchester City, where he played in the centre midfield position. So he is a centre midfielder. He's played 20 times for the under-21 side this season, scoring 3 goals and 1 assist. So he does chip in with a few goals every now and then from centre midfield, which is a decent return for someone like Shenton, because he doesn't look like the goal-scoring midfielder type when I've seen him play before. But it would be brilliant to get Shenton back into some action again, because he's still only around 17, 18. So if we can continue to give him the odd appearance in the first team, it'll continue his progression and he'll get better, and that's what we want from him. And I think bringing him in towards the end of the season, now we've got a few games, maybe he can come in against Sunderland, teams like that, where he can try and get 5-10 minutes under his belt coming on as a substitute, rather than players like Charlie Adam and Stephen Ireland, who look to be at the end of their Stoke careers, and they should be leaving in the summer. So maybe it is time for Shenton to come back onto the bench. I know a lot of people are thinking, where has he gone? Because it looked like at the start of the season and towards the end of last season, he was trying to make a name for himself by coming on, but I think the signings of Imbula, players like that, I think have dropped him down the pecking order a bit, and he's kind of stuck in the under-21s. But I would love to see him getting some first team action again. And the final player that I think could make into the first team is a striker called Dom Telford. Now, we signed this guy from Blackpool in the summer on a free transfer along with Mark Waddington. We got them both highly rated young players, and Dom Telford has played 21 times for the under-21s this season, scoring 9 goals. So that's a decent return for him, for a player like that. And I think, especially with the striker position at Stoke, we need someone to freshen it up. I know we're going to try and buy someone in the summer, but until now we need someone to freshen up the strike force. Our strike force isn't in the best of morale. We haven't got the best of spirits going on with them, because they're not scoring goals on a regular basis anyway. And maybe bringing someone in like Dom Telford would give it like a breath of fresh air, maybe someone new, just to try something different. And even if he comes off the bench, give him a go. If he doesn't score, pat him on the back, give him another go, because he needs some time to progress in actual games. And I think bringing him in maybe again against teams like Sunderland, the lower the lower end teams, if we're in winning positions, bring him on, give him a go, see if he can grab a goal or an assist, or just try and make something happen, and that'll boost his morale as well. And I think he'll want to continue to play for Stoke in the future. And I think maybe we should try and bring not just Telford, but all these 3 players into the team as well. So they're the 3 players I think should come into the first team. There are some other notable mentions like Moha. We've already seen him make some bench opportunities. Maybe we should give him some opportunities on the pitch, bring him on. I definitely think at Liverpool, places like that, we could have had him on the bench to bring on, just for something different when we're in a position where the game's gone. Mark Waddington and goalkeeper Daniel Bachman, who's been on loan at Bury as well. So we've got some great prospects in the youth academy, and I need to know from you guys, do you think we should bring some more youth players into the team? Because I certainly do, and I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comments down below. Let me know on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. They're all down below. Maybe even on the forum, on the website as well. Everything is down below in the description. Let me know on social media. I want to know what you think. But as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and cheers for watching.
So first story that is from the Sentinel this week. Hughes has given Hogard his backing after let's be honest, not a great display against Liverpool.